I need to make sure that I'm synced. Sometimes I forgot to check the audio syncer. Okay, that usually works pretty good. Okay, we're just gonna roll like this for now. Yeah, so today I'll just be making some fun times, some happy fun times. Not really. I need to get some data. So I have a use case. Okay, let's explain my use case. Where's my Google Chrome? Come on, guys. Okay, so I recently launched this website. It's wonderful and great and super simplistic. Like, super duper simplistic, which is fine. What else do I need? I just need a place where people can go and identify with my name, which is Mariah. Or Pete, or some people call me Soy. I've gone by Peter Pan, Captain Nobody. I mean, who cares, right? Point being, there's this little box right here. And I want it to be a little bit smarter. Not necessarily like super smart. But there's this link right here. And I would really like for it to be the most recent, the next upcoming meetup. Instead of just a link. Right now we click on this and it just goes to like Meetup Pro page. Oh. It just goes to women who go. I mean, obviously the best meetup that Ford sponsors, but you know, not the only one. So I would like it to go to just the next upcoming meetup that I run, where people can come and chat with me or whatever. And so basically, my thought is I have this site's publicly available, and as you can see, it has upcoming events and this, that, and the other. So it'd be real nice. As you can tell, we're only a little bit local. One's in Idaho. Yeah. I want to just take that next meetup and throw it up in a link. I mean, additionally, I would really like to scrape some data from it, but let's just go with what we can do first. So this is an old web scraper. It is on my GitHub. If anybody like really wants it, they can go find it. It's just under web crawler example on the GitHub. I'm gonna just start with this link actually, and just see what we can find. And then if we need to make it smarter, we'll make it smarter. If we need to make it bigger, we'll make it bigger. Let's not. I don't want to kill anything. I don't want to go smarter. I don't want to make it too complicated, but yeah, web scraping is a real thing that people do. It's one of the ways that people get information. Go build. Just building that. Don't need this. But while I'm here, I might as well just put a little thing in the corner for the next meetup. They're not even in time order. Oh, I need to update that. This one will be on Twitch. I'm just gonna take this, just make it good size, and just throw right there. Now that's ugly. Man, I should have something in that corner. Whatever, who cares? That's where chat's supposed to go anyway. People would talk to me. Cool. Yeah, and so, this isn't necessarily good code. It's just there. And I forgot exactly what it does. So, let's check out a branch. Twitch. March 19th. March 19th. And we'll just make a branch. Okay, go run. Go read me. Go run main.go. That was disgusting. Man, I should have printed something out. Like, I guess it didn't break. It should have printed this out, right? Add cookie. Return response. Okay, and then we have a go query new document from reader. I might not, so let's make sure. Docs and sorry, so GoQuery is the library that was suggested when we wrote this. We wrote this as part of a workshop intro to Go, and I just didn't really want to start from scratch. So if you want to hack my stream, why don't you go ahead and ping me on Slack. First you have to find the Slack link. Then you could literally hijack my entire Twitch stream. Okay. So doc is real, but not helpful. So essentially, what the scraper should be able to do is it should be able to pull anything out of the DOM that we find to be relevant. And like the first thing I want to pull out are links. So I mean like this is going to be links, right? Anything with an ahref on HTML will be a link. And that's kind of what we're going for. Obviously, we'll just do this. Dot new reader. I think it's strings, not new reader, not string dot new reader. And void. Right, like I'm making a couple of assumptions there. One, that I can still get to the Forge page when I'm not logged in. And if I can't, right? Okay, so I can. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be able, right? To basically pull this up. All I want to do, I mean, long story short, we got links in here, and if they look right, I want them. If they look wrong, I don't want them. This one is one of the things I want. Right? So where this is not what I want. Yeah, that'll work. So I just picked the wrong thing for my reader, so they should work. Run. Okay. So it does get that. So most likely, what happened, like, I'm just gonna end up not using the library. So this is prints it into a slice of bytes, so let's just make that a string. Right, like 12 wrappers later. But who cares? Oh. We're not gonna keep you forever, so I don't care about the error. If I was gonna keep you forever, I'd care about the error. But it's temporary, so run. Okay. Look at how disgusting that is. Should at least make it formatable. Meetup city, meetup event, meetup city, meetup event. Wow, can you see? there's ours, but like there's a lot of stuff that's just garbage. Okay, so anybody who's watched my streams know that I'm really bad at remembering. Just like anything. My philosophy is if I can search it, if I can find it in a single Google search, it's not worth me memorizing. F yes. I figured there'd be an IO till. Isn't that just like the weirdest thing to say? IO till. Like AEIOU. I assume that last one is like a link type thing. So we're just gonna put this in temp dot text. I'm writing it to a text file so I can like read it. I mean search it like Command F, you know? Okay, Buffalo was kind of what I had in my mind. Permanent file mode? Yeah, I made a wrong assumption. File mode in blah blah blah. File mode represents a file's mode and permission bits. The bits have the same definition for all systems. Okay, well I have no idea what a file mode even is. Oh, gotcha. Then this is probably fine. Like, I guess file mode is like read only, write only, like just basically defines the permissions on the file. Cool, 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 cool. Let's triangle build. Cannot use a string as a slice of bytes. Oh yeah, well duh. Why would I think I could just wrap it? This isn't Python. if worst comes to worst, and they don't have like links like this, like, because they could be using internal stuff. So this finds URL in HTML file resource. Alternative solution. How do you spell alternative? Is to possibly parse regex for HTTP keys. And the reason I say that is because I know what HTTP is, and I have a list of meetup keys, right? They have IDs. And so, yeah, another reason I'm doing it this way, using a web crawler, is I have used the Meetup API in the past. The Meetup API used to be wonderful. All you used to have to do was do like simple token authorization. And you could basically get any information you wanted. Looks like I got a little ahead of myself. About particular meetup or meetup key. At some point, like about a year ago, they switched from OAuth. Come on. Oh, look. I took a picture of myself. So, sorry. I'll explain my camera later. So they switched from a bearer token, from a basic token authorization to an OAuth. And in order to even be able to access OAuth, you had to submit a request to Meetup explaining why you wanted access to their API. All I was doing was pulling a list of names and creating a raffle based on people that registered. I wasn't doing anything fancy. It's not like I was trying to mine their information. And they restricted access. I tried for 6 months to get access to their API, and they wouldn't give it to me. So I was like, screw you. And so now I am gonna just build a web scraper and take what I want, because they were unwilling to cooperate with me. It did happen that in the meantime, after they switched to OAuth, WeWork collapsed, and WeWork owned Meetup, and then just rewards for breaking my raffle tool. Now all I was doing was trying to give people JetBrains tokens at meetups. That's all I was trying to do. Okay, bye, Scott. Have fun at your meetings. Thanks for joining. I didn't even know you were online. Panic. No, A nodes found. Look, something happened. Good. But now I should be able to open a file. Right? Did it actually? Yes, something wrong here. So this is all of the garbage data that's up there. Breadcrumb list, meetup event, meetup pro. And this is it? This is all you got for me? Meetup link, verify content, forge meetup organizer, cool club, Apple Touch icon, swarm, forge meetup pro, forge meetup pro. Interesting. So there isn't anything. We do have a link. True alternative href meetup forge ko source static web pay. Interesting. So it looks like they use a link tag. So let's just add a dang link. Let's change it to link. We'll quit you. You might come in handy later. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's go check out that website again. Scott XTV. Come on. You don't have to hide from me. So, event card share, event card button, span. Look at that. This is the path, right? Like, if I click on this, it should take me there. Okay. So, come on. Not that you can see any of the developer stuff. I mean, I don't even know how to make the developer panel like 3,000 times bigger than it is. Right? Like, this is what we care about. Right there. Haha! There is an A class! This is what I want. I want that link. Right there. But that didn't get pulled out. So the web scraper could get it. Web scraper. A web scraper could get it. Oh, sorry. So, I got distracted by an email from Plaid. They invited me to a Women in Tech event on a week that I happened to take off. But it's also on one of the days that I plan to go hiking. I could always do a morning hike on Monday. Text bold event card title. Event card text hosted by. I bet every single one of these is going to be the href for event card title because they all have the same class. So that's good information. That means we should be able to scrape it a little bit easier. I still am very skeptical about what this is providing me, especially because this get? I don't know if I'm pulling all the information I want. I might not have enough information. What the heck is going on with my hair? Sorry, quit looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay. So, step 1. I might need to add this. Step 1. Let's just make a quick little checklist here of things we need to do to make sure that we can actually get what we want, right? And we want these elements, these upcoming events. really like to know how many people are attending. I could care less who they are. I mean, if I wanted to know who they were, I could check that out later. I don't care who they are because I get that report from my meetups themselves when they log in. But that number would be nice. But more importantly, I just need this dang link, right, with the key on it. So I need to make sure, one, that I'm getting down deep enough. I don't think I'm going to the second child. I think I'm not going down deep enough in the layers. So let's just do a quick to-do. And I need to make this look prettier at one point. So to-do. Make the... We need to verify what to do. The goal is to pull, not seagull, pull meetup, individual, meetup, resource link. To do that, first thing first. Welcome back! I did figure out, Mr. Casiris, why my camera shuts off every 30 minutes. And that is due to the fact that the screen has a hard set timeout of 30 seconds. And so the screen just falls asleep. I can't turn that back off. I can't do anything. And since I'm literally capturing the screen, that's what NDI does, I am pretty hard set. First thing first. Yeah. So I have it on a 4-second lag. 3 seemed to work pretty okay last time. I'll change it to 3. In a minute. So first thing first, but you know, you don't mind my audio being an entire second off from the video. So first thing first, we need to verify that the document body contains the appropriate div resource. So that means I have to go deep enough to the children. Resource. 2, I have to verify, I have to find the right class, which I believe is an A. And then I need to curate a list of upcoming meetups. My mic is up. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do besides that. I could just talk into my mic. That would probably help a little bit. You know, put it in the right place. Get the mic like actually under my face. Okay, yeah. Well, usually I just talk so loud that people can't hear anything else but the sound of my voice. So I don't know what audio filters actually do to my just abnormal volume. Just a loud person. I'm also gonna turn down the music a little bit so that you can make sure to hear my sound a little bit better. Means I can't hear it, but oh well. Who cares about me actually hearing the audio? So, I have this get child method. It's a method that I'm not actually using right now. So that's probably what I actually want to do. No, that just lists it. So how do I make the new document go deeper into the abyss of the freaking thing? I just need it to go layer down. No, I don't want to do that. What do you mean? Well, then I'll go find it on GitHub. I'm not incapable. Nope. Too big. Bench query. API document selection. Oh, this might be actually nice. Response body, status code, document from reader, load HTML document. Find sidebar review article in each int func for each item found. Related projects. This is interesting. Because it definitely didn't print all the resources out. Definitely did not. My nephew doesn't like it when I cover my face with my mic. He says it makes me look like a bad streamer. Yeah. So this is still A. No, that's not what his example had him using. He didn't use find. He used... Oh, he did. Find... Oh, I see. Find a.text, find i.text, find sidebar article content. Well, ours was called text bold event card title. Like, this is... Can I not copy this? Edit as HTML. I just want to copy. Copy the HTML. It can't be that hard. Just because I'm not going to spell it right. Text. Link section nodes. So they had in that example dot sidebar dot content block dot each function for each item found, get abandoned title. Oh, and each you just pass it in a function. Well, we can just do the function on the object later. Like, that's fine. I don't think... We need to go back there. I think I did that wrong. He wasn't using a class, he was using... well, technically, I think it should work. There we go. Go build. Let's see if that breaks. Go run main.go. No A nodes found. Why? Well, technically, it's in a div. Obviously, they're using Flexbox. They don't have enough flex. I know nothing about Flexbox. What if I just tried div? Refamiliarize myself. No div nodes found. Oh, that's because it's not... there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there that's gonna help me. This didn't go far enough down. This would actually... This is when I start to... Every once in a while I'll pull out VS Code. This is one of those times. Just because they format it a lot better. Not better, I just don't have all the tools in Vim to do anything besides Go. I don't have any tools in Vim to do anything besides Go. Come on. I probably made this too big. It's not plain text. It should be HTML. And then let's go. Format document. Tokenization skipped for long lines for performance reasons? Okay, whatever. Okay, well, according to this, everything is there. Yeah, but I can find my meetup. That's not how you spell Utah. What did I just do? Look, there it is! So it is coming off. So it's just a question of parsing it right, if I'm using the library right or not. Well, that's good. At least it's in this dumb text. At least it's in this dumb text. Well... Trying to get the mic closer to my mouth. I haven't streamed for like a month, probably. And so, there's that. Cool. Now it should be right up there by my mouth. Okay, well, so if this is on there, then it's just most definitely a parsing problem. Well, if I was... I have no idea what this does. I mean, let's go back to the GitHub. I want to actually look at their dang code. I told somebody the other day that my favorite way to figure out how a new tool works was to fork it and then break it. Obviously, use single as a selection of one node. Yeah, well, I only want HTML, you stink pot. Convert designated to UTF-8 encoded HTML. I want to do that. Well, that's another package. So anyway, I told them to fork it, and then I basically said, oh, everything lives in the main? Oh, there we go. Then I'll just look for the function name. Basically all I did. This contains all the information. I don't know what that's doing. Back to my story. That the way I basically would fork all of the repos and then break them. And that's how I learned how things work, was essentially forking them and then break them. Which is not true at all. I don't always fork things. It depends on the tool. Like, the truth is, I'll fork like repos that have examples in them and then break the examples. Am I doing it from response or from reader? From reader, not from response. Why don't I do it from response? Oh, because it's deprecated. Duh. Wait, this is just using the Golang HTML.parse? What does that do? And it creates a new document? What's a new document? A document is a selection, struct, and node. What's a selection? I just think it's not nesting deep enough for what I need. I don't think it's going far enough into the children. Right? Like, my result is, but I don't think this is. And HTML is no longer there. Yeah, Golang. I don't know why I went to Node. Documentation. Yeah. Type node. Parse. Parse. Reader. Foo. Why am I? HTML parse. Strings new reader S. HTML node. Type where n.data equals A. N is an HTML node. First child. Next sibling. Parse with options. Append child, insert before. I mean, they have enough in the actual Go library that it makes sense all this stuff exists. Like, that. I just don't. I'm gonna kill the dependency if it's in the Go library, especially if it's out of the beta package and it is in the real one. I'm just gonna do a HTML parse doc. Because that's way better. Doc error equals HTML parse, and it's gonna want to parse the body, I believe. Oh no, it was parse. It wants a reader. Oh, it wants a reader. Then it might rest.body. And then, just to make sure that this is a thing, doc dot, I know. Well, why aren't you predicting for me? A node. Node.type, data atom, data string, data namespace, attribute, parent child, last child, previous child, next sibling. Node.node. Oh gosh, so it just basically nests everything in their dog. I want to do, well, these are all the same, so let's just do node parent. Why the heck not, right? Like, and see what happens. Make go build. We have at my day job that I don't do on Friday afternoons, because that's my time according to the company. So at my day job, they use makefiles a lot. Look, it's been another half an hour. So they use makefiles a lot. Come on, little sleeping beauty camera. You're supposed to be awake for 30 minutes. It hasn't been 2 hours, and so the fact that you've gone to sleep twice means that you're pretty much good for nothing. I'm trying to wake up the display. Come on, display, wake up! The touch sensor doesn't work. Yeah. So they use makefiles essentially to run go build. So make go build. I know, quit taking pictures of me, camera, and turn on. Yeah. So, that's why I keep saying make go build. Interesting that that's nil. But if I print the whole thing, is it still? Yeah, I agree. They're kind of like outdated, but we really like them. I mean, it's just one repo. That's an old one that I actually use it in. Oh, and for generating proto files. now my computer just doesn't want to believe that OBS link is connected to a real device. My camera's definitely on. Interesting. So one of the attributes of node is real. Node.data or node.atom? I think it's node.atom. Because it's node data atom. Not known. Okay, well, that's interesting. We use Docker files and Jenkins files as well. I mean, basically, why not? Most of the make stuff is just, like, generated at this point. I mean, one really old repo, right? This is really fun. This is a really fun moment, camera. Searching for signal. What was I saying? Yeah, we don't use them to deploy at all. It's only for like local stuff. The make file's only for local things. Cool. I'm gonna actually I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch cameras. So give me 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. We should be all good. Except for the fact that now I am struggling with using a stinking microphone. Cool. Back to this. Okay, so Node consists of data tag, parse reader, HTML, similarly to math. See? This assumes UTF-8 encoded. Parse fragment. Insert child, parse option. Yeah. I'm just really not a fan of this right now. It only gives one example of parse, and that parse doesn't go deep enough for me. Like, there's no way my volume, oh, yeah, I'm using my phone. I should be able to kill this so that it's live now. This camera's way better than the other one. This is what you do when you buy $1,000 phones. You should get cameras that work. Returns the root of the parse node. Its caller's responsibility to ensure the reader provides a UTF-8 encoded HTML. Yeah, I might not be. But to be fair, I could just... I have a text file. Head. It's right here at line 80. I don't even have to look that hard. This isn't even very far. That's in the script. Yeah, it's a URL in the script. And that's JSON. Well, if it's JSON, that's going to be really easy to parse. All I have to do, essentially, is pull this out and mess with it, and then hope that... Oh, I have a sneeze. Okay, the sneeze passed. That doesn't help the fact that this is still empty. I wonder if I could just, so body's now a slice of bytes. like strings. I've been doing a ton. So I was actually at work this week. Been working on an encoding problem. We have had issues with things just being UTF-8. Basically, we're getting a password that's not UTF-8. That's base 64 encoded, and it's being passed across in an XML payload, but only part of it is base 64 encoded. And just trying to clean up the rest of, like, after parsing the XML, clean up the strings around the encoded part. And so I've been just doing a lot of string messing with cut set, trim left. What if I could trim left on the strings to this? And then, would that work? Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh my goodness. Well, like, right? I mean, who cares about these? This is fine. The point is, if I could get it to trim to even just script, it would be slightly easier than regex parsing. Not that regex is, well, I just don't do it. I've done about 0 regex in my professional life. I have always been able to punt that requirement. Dot trim left. This is just a big A string. I wonder if I can make my reader do it. So we have a cut set, and we want the cut set to be script. And yeah, and this is string body. That probably returns a string, so I can just oh gosh, what the heck am I even doing right now? Just because I don't want to print 12 billion years. I don't want a suffix and I don't want space. I would literally have to provide everything. Okay. wonder if this will print the first 20. I'll just fill that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Trim left, because it's in the strings package, not in the string package. If it was in the string package, there's also a stringer package. I wonder if I could run go build on save. Okay, let's see if this breaks. Slice out of bounds because it's not really a basic. That says it's 0. It's an empty string. It's nothing. Yeah, it doesn't do nothing. Okay. I bet somebody's done this. Golang, pull JSON out. Pull JSON from file. Well, this just reads it. That's assuming I have a pretty JSON thing. I just need regex. Yeah, this isn't gonna help me. Okay, what is my payload? I'm just thinking. Just thinking. And then the other piece. Okay. Go back to strings. I'm just thinking, fields font contains any compare last index in the reader map. Switch a capital R when is greater than equal to A or Z. Replace all split, split after end, split end title. Too lower, too special, too valid, trim, trim font, trim right. Seek. I'm wondering if I could just, I know where the data is. I know what it looks like. Like if I could just split and compare. Like if I could run a split on or after place S into substrings. Right? Split and split after comma would return A, B, and C slices of them. So what if I did a replace all? Right? It doesn't have to be usable HTML anymore. So what if I did a replace all? Nope. And I want to replace all of these with nothing, essentially. Just those can be blank of strings, string of body, right? And then let's try just doing a length of that, just to make sure it's not 0. And then do str2 because why not? We're just iterating on this, and just do a strings. Oh, I just realized I have 5 strings there. I need to move my mic. It needs to rotate. It's just in a bad location. Strings that, and then strings split, and then we would split on script, actually. And I don't know if this should be HTML. And then we'll do if, why is that string and not strings? Strings dot contains this would be string 2. If string contains script with a T, URL, right? Because, and I believe you are. I don't think I need to escape it because I did that. Let's probably want this. Yeah. I forgot a comma. And now replace all should be yeah, that's right. script applying. If string contains, then I just want to print it. Oh, I have to do a for loop. For s range string and we just print s. Let's see if this works. Go build. Cannot use a slice of string as a string argument and contains. Oh, this should be s as well. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it was make go run and I had to use the make file for it? Okay. That's long. And I feel like it didn't quite do what I wanted. Oh, that's why. I actually want that, don't I? Okay. So I had the right idea, right? But it just went to killed that. And I don't want. I actually want this as my split. And using a string literal again, that's what it means when you use the ticks instead of a parentheses. That is a string literal. I don't know why, but it is. So let's try that again. Build, run. Okay, something. I don't need the whole payload though. There has to be a way to just trim a string. Well, I have a freaking slice of bytes right here. What if I just did body the first 1,000? I hope that works. Ha! Okay, what was the original length? Well, somebody thought about. I forgot what the length was. Let's just print a count so I know how many to expect, because I think it's going to return like maybe one. Oh, baloney. Body doesn't need this. Unless I just find the bytes. Zero. Yeah, 1,000 is not long enough if there's 343,000. I could probably do from 1,000 to probably like 50. I mean, why not try, right? That's not a comma, that should be that. I don't use that context very much. Let's try 10. It's not gonna make a difference, kid. It would probably be much better to do it on the script ending and do a split after that, or just do a split on it instead of the replace. But what's something the replace is not useless. I could take some mumbo garbage and replace it with nothing. Like all of the JavaScript. Huh. All that stuff is before body because it's loaded. But I could trim to body. Anyway, I don't want to go that far. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. And this will be body. String body. There we go. Oh, and I was supposed to do this. Oh, and I could print out the length of that. And this is why web crawlers are super inefficient, because you're essentially just hacking. That worked. That worked. Then we have just made the world's biggest breakthrough. F yes. These are all JSON payloads. I could map it. So if I can, let's see if I can trim this off now. Strings dot trim. Sorry, you can't read this. That's me being unhelpful. So and then we'll just redefine it because we don't have a need to key the original. didn't trim it at all. Not even a bit. Actually, I think it did. I think it's double nested. I think it did. Because this may start with it, but that ends there. I need this. Yep, that's much better. And I'm gonna kill the first one. See, look. It is. It is working. The suffix isn't working right. But the prefix is. I probably misspelled script. Ha! No, I just did that. I feel so proud of myself. I just did something. Okay, I can take this and make it a map. So S is a JSON body. So now I can do JSON.unmarshal. I always want to spell Marshall with a C. And I want to do, so make map string. That should work. And this should be M. And then I want to see what that does. Empty maps, okay. Empty maps, empty maps, empty maps. Just want to be on the goggles. That means it must not quite be a JSON payload, a good one. I got ahead of myself again. Okay, let's look back at what we had. Context. Okay, so we're gonna care more about what's inside location. And this should be the same for every one of them. Women Who Go Utah, Machine Learning Utah. Map is ideal. But we should just make sure that this is valid JSON first, because like I was making an assumption there. Okay, so it is valid JSON. Good. So it should be able to parse into a map. So And the reason I want to do a map, oh, it's a map strings interface, not a map strings string, Dumbo. Don't talk to yourself that way. Just in case they change things, I want to, like, it's a web scraper, so obviously it's not meant to be resilient in any way, shape, or form. Like, that 100% was out the door when I said I'm building a web scraper. But if it could last longer than 5 seconds, that would be ideal. Anything lasting longer than 5 seconds. Goodbye, Diet Coke. Now we'll do some water. And let's go find, I don't want that. There we go. I want you to know that right now. Yeah, but the make should have handled that. I should handle my error though. Make might not handle that. Handling errors is always smart. So no error. That worked. And then I want to print M URL, I believe. F yes! I've been saying F a lot. Makes me feel better about my language choices. This is literally all in main, isn't it? Cool, so we're almost done. We just need to have a list of URLs. I don't know what that type is. So, not replace and not rest. I just also want to know what type it is. And then we'll just do m dot URL without the dot typo. And late. I think we can do that. Looks better to do iTerm on that. Well, yeah, it's an interface, but I want to know what type it is. Oh, that's because I'm supposed to do this. Type dot type of. Don't think that works. I can just do reflect. Type of. Oh, now it doesn't work. Oh. Somebody. Okay, so I can just do a slice of string. Okay. Oh, URLs. I think you can hear my clicking keyboard better in this mic than you can actually hear me speaking. That's kind of hilarious. I think that asserts that it's a string. Okay. Maybe that asserts it. I forgot how to do type assertions. Okay. Oh, that's how I do it. Period. String. literally have a bot. So let's just delete all of these comments. I want to pull that out and do its own function.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened,
Oh!
so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over from the top.
Look at that. I didn't even notice this. This code could have been broken the whole time. And that could have been literally my issue. Why are we using a channel there? Okay, I'm gonna clean this up because I don't think we need a channel. I think we can just do a string. We'll call that URL. We'll delete you, delete you. Oh, I see.
If you're wondering what's happened, so am I.
Right, but it never printed that. So at some point it just ran get. But yeah, it just ran get, it didn't run request. So we can just kill you. I probably should have used the request instead of get, but whatever. Cool. Yeah, we're not calling that. Let me make sure everything still works. Who deleted them? I deleted, I got to delete happy. Yeah. There we go. A whole lot less delete happy. And that should build. As long as it's actually a thing. I don't need you anymore. Okay, so this should take body. Who told me to make that capitalized? And it should return. Why is this so hard for me to think? Slice of string and an error. I was just thinking about making this a little bit of a library, but I don't need to. I could literally, take this, deploy it to Firebase, and just store the files, like in a database or in a file store or like in anything. I could deploy it on Google Cloud as like a app engine app. Like, I don't need to do anything necessarily. There we go. Interesting. So this would be split into script elements. Search for URL key. Then this would be clean up HTML. Okay. I actually want this to be its own function. Why? Because that way I could test it. Not that anybody's gonna ever use this. Script. This would be HTML, React, script, tag, right? Because it does a specific thing. See, now that looks a little bit more like me. There we go. Go build. Oh! Get me to plural. I swear there's an internal log package. Okay, there still is like that errors. Wrong. knows? Oh yeah, because you complete me is broken. I want to do new dot errors. That just formats an error. Oh, I probably want to do log.fatal. There we go. I don't know why I thought there was an error in there. Because I'm just all over the place today. Okay, where are the rest of my phones? This is now needs to be instantiated. Can't import it, it's not a real function. That's awesome. My nephew's trying to tell me he wants to go ride my scooter. Hi, nephew! Glad you could join the stream. Cool. I'm gonna push this up. Well, I mean, it does exactly. Oh. No, I ain't. We're gonna do main and then event web crawler. That should hit both of those binaries, right? Cool. And then we can kill the temp text file. Okay. Cool, I'm going to take 15 and we will come back, and I think I want to try and mess with some Firebase stuff for 15 minutes. So let's take 15-minute break, and we'll be back.